You know what it is, man. We're going to get this thing started this morning. We're going to start this thing off right.
Yeah.
Young JLC, Miss Shanika, shout out. Hey, look, man, we got a special guest in the building this morning, man. You may have seen him on the Grammys. You may have seen him at Super Bowl. You may have seen him on American Idol. This brother is what we call a vocal conductor. I think I said it right. What is it? A vocal what? Vocal constructor. Vocal contractor.
What?
A vocal maker.
What?
He's a vocal organizer.
Shut up.
He just do all kind of things with vocals, man. I'm talking about make them do what they supposed to do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, this morning we have the one and only Jason White. I guess Jason thought the door was going to open by itself.
Yeah, Jason, you in the streets.
Jason, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, my guy.
Yeah.
All right, man.
One thing I've finally figured out, man. I know when people making money, and I know when people have good connections, whenever they wear a pea coat or a trench coat with a hoodie.
Yes, they're trying to blend in with the kick writers.
They be with the Saints and the Sinners.
Oh, don't
How
do
about
that.
The Saints and the Center.
Why not? Why not?
They're
Miss
amongst
Shanika?
us.
Why not?
Why not?
That's
Well,
right.
he's
Why not?
definitely in the
all
midst of them
can
right
be
now.
saints and sinners.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
think it ain't no sinners in the church? And I don't mean that in a bad way, because if you human, you gonna sin.
Are you preaching to me right now?
I
or
am
are you
doing
talking
something.
to
I don't know. Something just
your
came over me.
congregation?
Pastor told me
on.
yesterday that it is a sin to comb your own part.
What?
Where did that go? Your own part?
Yeah, just get the brush and just make your own
Just
damn
make your
part.
own.
You never saw nobody do that?
So Jason, don't worry about Shawty, man.
Something wrong with him.
Shawty in the house. I love it.
Good morning. Hey man, listen. For our listeners who may not be up on game just yet,
Yes.
or may not understand, you know, where the beginnings of Jason White may have started from. Give us a little background, a little history, so we can just let them know who they listening to this morning.
Well, kind of like the intro said, like you all said, I'm a vocal contractor. Like
You
a
heard.
vocal contractor is like whatever you hear on television, whatever you really hear on shows, American Idol, whatever it may be, vocals have been stacked. Y'all know how you all are artists. You know how you stack vocals and different things like that. And so to make a choir or a vocal palette, they have someone to really do that, hire the people and record the music and to arrange it. And so I've been that guy for television for a few years. And so in 2008, I started with Idol and X Factor and the Grammys. And of course, this year, you saw the Super Bowl, the Black National Anthem with Shirley Ralph, that was Jason White and the Samples. Of course, the Oscars with Rihanna.
Okay.
I did that whole arrangement along with Black. And yeah, and so that's what I do. And so in 2009, I get a call from Bruno Mars's producer.
Wow.
And he said, yo, Ye is looking for a choir. He want to put together a choir. And they say that you the guy to do it.
Wow.
I said, well, who is Ye? And he was like, Kanye. I was like, really? And so Ye wants everything yesterday. And so he was like, it was Wednesday, and he was like, I want 100 singers here by Friday.
So you is that guy.
Is that guy, Mr. Jock.
I had to say it like that because we've been trying to figure. I'm like, man, so is he going from city to city just picking up people in the city? Because if you're trying to cut costs, you just call it, hey, look, I'm gonna need a 17-piece tenor. I need 33 sopranos,
Yeah, 7-piece tenor. Is that
Right.
17 tenors.
That's
I'm talking about to make a choir.
That's how it go when you form a choir. Do you have to be like, I need so many sopranos, so many bass, so many altos?
Yeah, if you want a certain sound for whatever it is, you got to hear the music first. You got to hear the arrangement first. But then we went through a time where Ye wanted a cappella music.
Oh my God.
And so he didn't want any instruments. And so that you need 3 parts to do the harmonies. Then you need another part to do the melody, and then you need somebody to keep the bass. And so that way, if there's no instruments, you need the chords, you need the movement of the music. And so yeah, you need bigger numbers for that.
And you are the conductor.
I'm not conducting.
That was a blessing, man. I really enjoyed the Sunday service.
Yeah.
I walk in the realm every day. God keeps his hands on me.
No, he not playing. He might start crying.
Yeah.
Be
I
careful.
don't listen to secular music.
Yeah.
I don't
But he works at a secular radio station.
Hey,
so.
God got me up here for a reason.
That's right.
Don't play no games.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And so I understand what's going on with Kanye.
Yeah.
Some people call him, he lost a couple of his rockers or maybe nuts or crazy or anything. Could you please explain Kanye's approach to the Sunday choir and speaking to the masses with the choir?
Well, I believe that that leading on and moving forward, I put one of the songs together. I flipped one of the songs, one of his songs, and it had some profanity in it. And so he was over in the corner and he waved me over and he was like, "Yo, I don't want to say those words anymore." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I want y'all to rewrite my songs." He said, "I don't want to use profanity. I don't want to do." He said, "How are we going to do that?" And I brought the writers out of the choir and we began to rewrite power. We began to rewrite violent crimes and different songs like that. And he was on the quest of knowing God, of being reborn. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it was still some elements and different things like that around, but you know what I mean? And that was the beginning of his spiritual journey. And so he wanted to do it through a choir. And shorty, I thought that this was going to be like 2 or 3 weeks. Ye, who's doing 20 million, 30 million sales on records, you don't want to be fooling with no choir, not 3. And man, week after week, he would call and be like, "Yo, so this week I want to hear that girl up there." And so this week and week after week. And so after the 4th week, I was like, what are we doing? What is this? And he was forming a choir. And through that, through the songs and through the rewrites, he was being washed. Man.
He was in praise.
He was being washed.
He was in praise.
He was
And in
being
the midst
washed.
of the
So this was his moment of atonement.
Yes.
Okay, enough
Yeah.
of Kanye.
Yeah.
Why are you here today, Jason? Let's
I'm
talk.
here today because as we do in Sunday service, we flip songs. We flip, whether it's secular, whether it's hip hop, and we make them inspirational. And so the samples is a derivative, is an offset of Sunday service. And so I got a witness to come to ATL and to honor the heroes of this city. You know what I mean? I love this place. This place, when you think of the Dirty South or when you think of this place, you just think of the heroes, whether it's Luda, T.I., Jock, you know what I mean? Usher, TLC, you know what I mean? Just all of those things. And so I wanted that rich musical history that is here. I wanted to touch it and I wanted to honor it. And man, you got to hear these songs. It's gonna be
So what I'm picking up from this is I'm seeing Jason White and the samples.
yeah.
Then I'm seeing, I keep hearing you use the word flipping. You flip. You spoke about Kanye. Now you talking about this. So are you telling me we're about to be blessed to witness flips of some of these greats that you just spoke of? Is this a concert? Is this a series?
So this is a concert, but it is a series. So
Okay.
like every week, every other week, you're gonna come to this place. It's an invite only. It's a link. You're gonna come to this place, and you're gonna do a sit down, and when the lights hit on, you see and hear ATL.
Wow, so is it gonna be like you gonna honor like 21 Savage? It's gonna be like, how many blessings you got? A lot. How many pastors you got? A lot.
Come on, all of that.
How many sinners you got? A lot.
lot.
How many tithers you got? A lot. Face ass.
Yeah, like really.
How many times the devil done came and tried to rob you? A lot.
Yeah. So it's that thing. Different artists, different Atlanta artists, songs, the look, the sound. It would be that. And then week after week, the next month, it might be Missy Elliott.
It's a gospel.
It's inspirational.
Hey. So it's gonna be music with a choir type feel.
Absolutely. It will be music. It will be instruments. It will be art. You've got to see the art. You've got to see the art exhibit that honors the Dirty South artists. It's just amazing.
I thought y'all were gonna do this outside the Trap Museum.
Don't do that.
I'm saying, listen to what he's talking about. Like, you can't tell me that the correlation of what I'm saying
There's
couldn't
still
work.
rich history in other places besides the Trap Museum.
So the deal is that there is a big history with the Trap Museum with T.I.
See?
And it is. He's a friend. He's been very inspirational. We've been in connection and talking. Look for something from us really, 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 really soon together. I went to the Trap Museum just honored, just walking through and different things like that. And so that was all of the inspiration of really what it is that we're about to do. And you got to be in the place.
All right.
Got to be in the place.
So is it only going to be in the ATL that this is going on?
This is happening right here.
Okay.
In the ATL.
All right.
For the next 3 months, every other week.
Okay. So our listeners in our other markets can definitely benefit from seeing this. So,
Absolutely.
So because it is invite only.
We invited.
Of course.
Because I got to come.
So,
Of course, you got
so for this to be invite for something this different, refreshing, epic. What means are we getting to the masses? Is it a stream, or is it a live set only, or is it I'm gonna tune in after you do it live? I'm gonna tune in on TV. It's gonna be on Revolt. Like, how is it? Because I'm still not getting a clear picture.
It's about you being in that room. It is like Sunday service has been. It's the deal of being in that room, getting that feeling, the privilege, the exclusivity of that room. And that room is touching. That room is a blessing. That room is unique. And so that's it, being in that room.
So, Mr. White, we have one of our associate producers. She has a question for you, Bunny Banks.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, okay. So you said you're flipping secular songs and making them gospel. Inspirational, like.
Yes.
So how do you feel? Because some of those beats are not made with the intent of being, inspirational or gospel or whatever, like based in this church atmosphere. Yes. So how do you feel about actually trying to change that narrative on the song when it's already created out of maybe like, somebody was sipping lean or something like that?
Absolutely. Music is from God. Beats are from God. I don't know if there is. I saw a reel today and said, y'all need to keep that out the church. Keep what out the church? What beat? 808 is of the devil. A bass line, a moog sound, a what? So the intent of it, you can use the intent of it. When God created music, I truly believe that he created music, and it's up to us. It's what we do with that. He created nature to be a certain way. He created all of the animals to be a certain way. But now we took that, and our intent for what that animal was going to be, to kill it, to stuff it, and to hang it on the wall. That wasn't its intent. But that doesn't necessarily mean that animal is not from God. So music, beats are all inspirations from God. They're gifts from him. Now you use it the way you use it. But I like the way you used it, but I might not like that message. So does that mean I throw it all away? Does that mean that I cast it out? Does that mean that I judge it?
Come on.
No, absolutely not.
So then, we might see you do Lil Uzi. I just want to rock.
Come on, it might happen. It really might happen.
Jesus is rock.
Absolutely.
Rock.
Jesus is my rock.
Rock. Jesus is rock. Rock.
It
rock.
truly
He'll
might
have you
happen.
high.
What?
To the sky.
You're going to hell, child.
Man, it's
Jesus will
crazy.
have you high.
All right.
But you've got to be there. I'm giving you a bit of it, but we want to be here, love this city, love the history of this city, and so we want to touch these artists. We want to honor them, but not corny, not churchy. You're not coming to church, believe me.
How big of a venue are we speaking of?
Very small, maybe 800, maybe 600.
Oh no, okay? Yeah, I was wondering. You can make money off of that. I thought you said very small. Like 100 people. Like
No, not 100 people. About we're talking anywhere from 1,000 to about 1,200 people.
So what about the people that get the invites? What about if they ain't got it? Like the money.
If they don't have it, well, see, that's why it's not.
Is that what God come into play?
Well, that's why it's not whosoever will. That's why it's not church.
They gotta figure out how to flip something to come and check y'all flip these songs. You better
So
go.
invite is
Invite only
free.
has to pay.
Invite is to be invited, and when you get invited, you see what it is that you're coming.
Okay.
Oh, but you have to
Okay.
pay before you go.
Absolutely,
The invites, the VIPs.
absolutely.
And so is this being filmed for production?
No,
So it's not being filmed for
Why
production.
not?
Exactly.
why not?
Yes.
You want to keep it that exclusive? I mean,
It's an experience. It's really an experience. So there won't be any streaming. There won't be any of that. It's about you being in that room.
so that means you're looking forward to physically touring. That means that's a whole part of the layout. Okay.
Absolutely. It will tour.
Okay.
It will move. There will be another. But no one is really doing outside of Vegas. Where else do you see a residency? I see this as a residency from this town.
Okay.
Being right here. This is a residency. I will be posted here for 3 months. I'm
Really?
doing the what are we doing? We're doing this, what is the Strength of a Woman with Mary J. And so we're doing the gospel brunch for Sunday. And so, but yeah, and then we'll leave there and do the flip.
That's right here in Atlanta, y'all.
Right here in Atlanta, right
Yeah.
here. So this is an Atlanta residency.
Yes. And so, do you have a host? Because we are a great team, and we
What?
kind of run the city, you know. So we could come in and talk about your events and host all of them if you would like.
Oh, we would love that.
Yes.
We would
Yes.
love that. That'd be fly.
Yes.
That'd be dope. That would be wonderful.
Jock,
Yeah.
are you hitting your people to hit their people?
No, right now I'm putting this in my calendar.
Uh-huh.
I'm marking it down
Y'all gotta be there.
because I want to see it. I mean, I enjoy people, you know, respecting something enough, loving something enough to put their own spin on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting back and I'm listening to this and I'm like, you know, one of the ways that I've been able to win, I always choose lanes less traveled.
Yeah.
I choose the road less traveled. And, you know, when you sit back and you hear things like Guinness Book World Records, you know, I was looking at a list yesterday that showed the highest grossing hip hop concerts. And Jay-Z was on that list a lot. Migos and Drake had one of the highest grossing ones, even beating out Jay-Z. And so when you were saying that you wanted to physically tour, my mind started going into this like, well, if there's not a lane and you're creating this lane and you're the first to do it and you maximize it, this is how you find yourself residing at the top of those lists. And, you know, and I think it's commendable.
Yes,
it's plausible.
yes,
and I see it. I understand.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask
Yes,
you a
sir.
question? Okay, so you have a choir type. You have the flippers.
The flippers.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? I'm so sorry.
It's called the samples.
Samples.
It's called the
Samples.
samples. Yeah.
Okay, so you had the samples, and they choir type, and they create, and you create choir types sound.
Yeah.
Now, and you say you've been working in the industry for years,
Absolutely.
and with all the speculation going around with Illuminati ceremonies and all of that, have you ever found yourself being hired to be a part of some type of ceremony and you providing the sound that sound godly, but could actually be some other things that's thought about in conspiracy theories?
No, not at all. I have worked with artists that I don't know a lot about the Illuminati, but I have worked with artists. You know, we did Break My Soul for Beyonce. We've done, work with Jay. I'm working on this new movie called The Book of Clarence. That's the director from The Harder They Fall, the Netflix, the Western with Regina King. So movies, television. I don't necessarily know where God is sending me, but when I go, I'm bringing my light, nobody else's. I'm bringing the light of Christ, and I'm bringing the light of love, man. And wherever that leads me, that's what it is. And God is love, and so I'm bringing that godly love, whether it's in the Illuminati, whether it's in the Mormon Church, whether it's in wherever it's at, because God's love will shine over anything and everything, man. So I don't know what your intent is for me coming. But if I'm coming, I'm bringing God's love and I'm bringing His light.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is media training at its
I'm
best.
talking about for real. There ain't no way you
Can you say, stop playing with me?
Yeah.
Watch out. I got other stuff to do,
Shawty.
Shawty.
Sasha Fierce.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you tuned in, we're still live in the building with Mr. Jason White and the samples. We got to talk about it, the what, the when, the where, the flip.
The flip.
Let's talk about it. When is it and where can we find it? Check it out.
The flip starts off this Easter Sunday,
Yes.
April 9th.
Yes.
What other day, what other great day to celebrate?
Yes.
But Easter. Easter, April 9th. You can get tickets. You can get your invite link, I should say.
Yeah.
At the flip.link.
Okay.
Yes.
And you don't want to miss it. Everything is in there. Everything that you will need. The celebrity, guests, rooms, the everything.
Food.
It's right there.
Food. Dress code, refreshment.
No.
No dress code?
Yes, bar vegan.
Okay, that's going to be lit.
Vegan. All
Bar
right.
vegan food.
That's going to be lit.
There'll be food. There'll be some beverages, and it'll be great. It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait to check it out, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be. Y'all, what y'all wearing? You can't tell me.
Jack.
You know I'm wearing my.
I
Any
cannot.
special surprise guest?
Let me ask you.
Are you going to usher these people?
Let me-
You going to do the April Fool usher joke?
Let me ask you.
Talk to me.
What does Atlanta look like? What's the fly gear of ATL?
But the flea market's closed down, and so they shut down discount malls. So.
Just come in your scam likely attire.
Come. Yeah.
Scam likely attire is welcomed.
Y'all are the greatest. But no, you want to be here. You want to be here. We are celebrating and honoring Atlanta's finest. I've got some singers from of course this place has great singers, and so I've got about some singers from here. I'm bringing of course my singers from LA, merging these two together. There are jobs that we're touching. There are contractors that are building this room from Atlanta that are Atlanta based, and so I want to leave something.
I got some singers for you.
Yeah.
I got some singers now. It sounds like you got some singers, and I know with your musical genius and your wherewithal with it, you got some singers. But I got some singers for you now.
Okay.
And I ain't talking about no play sing. I'm talking about make you cry.
I'm the king of karaoke around here. I got all the singers.
I would love it. I would love
Can
it.
somebody let me out of this movie? Please.
Again, man, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take the time to say thank you to Jason White and the samples, man. Easter Sunday is kicking off. The flip is going to be crazy. You could catch them again. Let us know where it's at.
Absolutely. It'll be at the Vortex Theater.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Vortex Theater. And we're flipping that. We're just flipping everything. Flipping that room, flipping songs, flipping the look, the gear. You've got to be in the room.
That's what's
It'll
up,
be
man.
like, I love what you said, Jock. It's something that has never been done.
Yeah.
Not something that you've never
Yeah.
seen. Like a real residency of the people of that town.
Yeah.
I'm staying. Can't kick me out.
That's what's happening.
Right
That's
here.
right.
That's what's happening. Hey, man, we want to take the time to say thank you, continue success and blessings. Love what you're doing. I pray that your mission and your message is carried out responsibly and received well. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Jason White. Yeah.
Thank you.